Man, big back streets with your girl Cole, man. I don't know what the hell he got me, man. Way out here in the boondocks.
Oh, yo, welcome to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the crib. We are at a disclosed location. Remote.
A private location.
Yeah.
Man, look who's in front of the camera, bro. Man, let the streets know who you is again if you don't mind.
Yeah. This is Andre, Everything the Life Was Crazy.com. Obviously. Getting out of 2024, I guess. Getting ready for 25. We at the crib, back streets with Cole. Special cozy edition.
Man,
Here we are.
I'm just blessed to be out here, man. It's all nice, cold up.
No,
out
for
here in
real.
the club, man. For the people that don't know, man. What the hell's been up since our last interview, bro? Where you been? I know your ass been out the country. We gonna get into that a little later.
No, facts. Let's see. It's interesting the last interview we did because I covered so much like key shit.
Yeah.
I did. And it's kind of like I was speaking things into existence right there. Some stuff that I said was gonna happen, I didn't know was gonna happen.
Because you had posted the interview like 4 months later. It was like all this shit I said on this interview or something. I'm
It's
like, did you get in your feelings? What happened?
It's like I'm riding around listening to it like, damn, I actually did all this stuff I said. It's a surprise to myself. But yeah, I mean, I guess we've been busy is the term, you know? That first interview was awesome, really. Like, that was valid and relevant for that time with that music coming out. And then, I guess since then, it's been out, and we just been dealing with the benefits of it or whatever the after work is. So, we've been doing shows. We've been traveling. We've been printing merch. We've been
selling our merch. You like your little flex. You talk about pretty merch.
No, for sure. I appreciate everybody too out there. If y'all are watching, thank y'all for buying all the merch that we printed up. I actually had to go do like double orders. People are sending me a couple pictures and stuff. I love that.
Are you proud of yourself though? Like since we last met, like all this shit you spoke into existence. You been consistent. Shit, I don't think you took no days or months out, but I could be wrong.
Right. Sure, proud of myself. I guess like you gotta, lean on like, you know, your self to do list, and that'll like give you purpose for the day, you know, like. So yeah, I wake up every day kind of proud of just what we built from nothing, you know, built from even where it was at, you know, whatever brick that was that we were on. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I have a lot of references as to like why we got to keep going. I also have, I guess, like the same amount of references to reflect like how far we've came. You know, so it's both. Like, you know, proud might be an understatement. You know, it's like motive. You know, yeah, and then it's just keeping it going, you know, like it's not enough, and that's why we keep going.
That way.
Yeah.
Who is my boy Andre? I know a lot of people be seeing you online, just going off, you working consistently, but like, who is you underneath all of that work ethic, out here performing, doing crazy shows, crazy future? Who is Andre?
I'm a creative. I'm a dreamer. I'm very family oriented. Honest.
I can tell.
Hard worker. I'm a hustler. You know. Somebody that prides itself on being smart in some way or another. Yeah. So I think like when we get back from the show or leaving the studio or whatever moves it is I'm on, getting off the plane, whatever it might be. I think that's a person like fold back into. It's a simpler person, you know? Like everybody will like...
Makes sense.
Everybody will kind of project maybe, like project this bigger thing onto me. But for me, it's like simpler, you know? Like, I try to get the money, do the moves to progress potentially, and like, go to sleep.
Progressing and shit.
You know?
And where you from for the people that don't know or forgot?
Yeah, I'm right out the H-Town,
Hey.
Texas 713. If you did it, though, a place called Houston, Texas. To be even more specific, the Mo Block, all the homeboys over there. All the way from the Jones Block, you know? Like, I cover this whole place, even to the point where the area code changes, you know? I got troops all over this bitch.
That way.
You know? Shout out to the Mo, shout out to the Jones for sure.
Why your ass don't sound like... I was listening to the project on my way over here, just like I said these past few weeks, but you don't sound like an H-Town rapper. You know, I be telling people, man, my boy is really H-Town through and through. Yeah. And like he really from this bitch, but you got like your production damn show don't sound like us.
Yeah.
It's on a different, sonically sound like on some East Coast shit, but I could be wrong, but how would you just describe your shit?
Yeah, I mean, there's subcategories in rap,
like
you know?
That.
So like that. Yeah, if we're talking like Houston, I find myself in this conversation a lot. Like, yeah, I did some podcasts, some freestyles, in town and out of town, right? And they both say the same thing. It's like the in town people in Houston are like, "You're from Houston?" The out of town people are like, "You're from Houston?"
See?
Like,
so now I know I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I think it's just like an individualistic approach that I've like been on a long time. Like,
but you always been like that, even listen to your old shit.
Yeah, you know, like
it's just never.
I think that's some of my first references.
I think that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, I mean...
Kind of like how Don did. Don Tyler would probably get the same thing, like, damn, he from Houston?
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, Don been doing this thing.
Yeah, he makes very, like...
it's crazy.
Moody, melodic music. Shout out to Don.
He's moody.
Shout out to... I fuck with Don, though. You know? Shout out to my nigga John Marley, Miss Whiskey, and all the homeboys over there. Shout out to Don Tyler for sure. Yeah, I think that it's my... original approach to music, you know, like it was first just pen and paper, you know, like it was pen and paper, which means that like there would have to be substance in the words that I'm writing. So I just never fell off of that from the time that like I started writing music, probably like middle school. I would see like Jay-Z, like Ludacris, or maybe like an Eminem was like wordy, especially at that time when I was in middle school and shit. Like,
you still put words inside your bars and metaphors, and you drop the rhyme at the end. I'm like,
I think that's a presentation of skill. If you're like, you're saying something very witty or more complex than it is to the ear. You be like, oh, damn, no, hold on, that nigga said some shit right there.
Nah, for
like,
real.
You know what I'm saying? And I try to, I mean, it's a combination of like trying to stack that up with, you know, making songs, you know? But yeah, I think I'll stick to that because it's gotten me, you know, in any chair that we've been in. That is like I guess the service I'm providing, swordsmanship, you know? So I think like people, you know, are expecting that from me. Especially like starting my campaign right now for H-Town Got Bars, the president 2025. I have to really carry that. Part of it is like I've already been, you know, but I guess I'm doing it more intentionally now. You know, like
putting it really in their face.
Yeah, and that's my real response to like the Houston people or
you done got more not cocky but more like out there in their face. Like I don't know, this year you just done cranked up on me and shit. Like I don't know if you done got out your shell. I don't know what it is, but it's like you done turned into real artist mode. I'm like, the shit you doing, niggas ain't shooting no videos in another country and shit. I don't know if you want to let that out the bag, but you was all in with a spaghetti and shit be, man. Talk a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, shout out to Europe. Shout out to my niggas in Italy. Shout out to all the love that I received in Italy, overseas. And
nigga in Italy, bro.
Yeah, those people. Yeah.
That's some dope shit, bro.
Yeah, shout out to, I mean, yeah, it was amazing, you know? Like, Venice is nice. Treviso is nice. The people there.
Venice, Treviso, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, the people there are very... it's different than where we from. You know, like they're receptive. You know, like if somebody goes and does an overseas tour, just by default, the crowd will look like more interactive than maybe even somebody's hometown show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just they receive it like, you know, they care about you caring about your craft. You know? So like even the week or week and a half, whatever, the time I spent over there were so many people just genuinely, like, I don't know if excited is the word, but very receptive and wanting to further explore the brand, you know? And they were like genuine, you know? It's like, oh my God, let me take a picture with you. Let me, you know, let me, you know? So yeah, Italy was dope.
What kind of food was what you ate out there? Like, what's the vibes like out there, man? What
Italian food, you know? Our version of Italian food is not actually, you know? I learned that over there.
Lord.
Like, we think like, obviously pizza, sure, it came from over there, but like, they'll tell us our pizza's not real, you know? Like, this is made up, you know? This is not how you make it and shit like that. I had pasta, I had pizza, wine, bread, things of that, you know.
Is the pizza really live over there?
Yeah, it is. It's a way different thing, you know. It's a way different thing. They don't even call it pizza. It's like some Italian term, pizzata maggiore, some shit like that. Yeah, you know. And then pepperoni is like pepperoni is some American shit we made up. Like if you go over there and ask them for a pepperoni pizza, that's like they're gonna look at you like, what? What? Oh, what?
I gotta go to Italy.
Yeah, it's a lot of like differences. You know, there's a lot of differences. But one thing I wanted to do was like be intentional about trying to be productive with my time out there. So like it was vacation, I guess, but I also shot like 5 different things. You know, wrote like 3 records and I vlogged the whole thing and you know, network. Just tried to build a brand, put in places that it hasn't been.
What made you really look at it like work instead of like a vacation, birthday mode type shit? That's crazy.
I think it's a couple of different elements to it. Like being on the plane all the time, I've gotten like out of a thought that it's like vacation of some kind. Like if I'm leaving to go to a set destination of some kind, I'm doing it in the fashion of work. Like I'm you know, maybe it's the plane. Makes me feel like I'm headed to something or something, you know? But when I get there, I naturally want to... There's a lot of things I want to do when I get there, you know? Like, I didn't consider so much the inspiration that people get from just seeing me there, you know? That's one thing, like, being back, a lot of people tell me, like, you know, we was at the club last night, 2 nights ago, and the homies walking up to me. It's the first time they see me since I've been back, like... And fresh from Italy and back from Italy. And, you know, the little homie was telling me, like, you know, I know that it's possible through you, you know, because you're right here in the car with me.
Bro, you just was in fucking...
Yeah, you know, you're right here with me. You know, we smoking right here and you was just in Europe. And I'm like, yeah, bro. He said, you know, you know, like being over shooting videos or just walking around, you know, and it feels like, you know, of us, you know, so like.
How many black people out there? There's a lot of blacks.
Shit, none. You know what I'm saying? Okay. None, you know, none, you know.
Honest, my bro say none.
None, you know,
okay.
You see a black person in Europe, specifically Italy, they probably play on the basketball team, like my guys over there. They probably play on the basketball team, or I don't know what you be black doing in Italy. There's like some Africans and UK type of, but I just, you know, that's what I got from it. Like we're walking through the center of Treviso. Right. And like people are mistaking me for like Eddie Griffin and shit. Like they think I'm some kind of comedian of some kind or like some movie star. And like I'm not giving that of any kind, but like they say black people in Italy is like you must be of some stature. That's because you're not out.
It's rare.
You know, yeah, not a lot of them. But
damn.
Shout out to Italy though.
Man, do you think Drake will ever sue you for like the whole album thing?
No, I think my brand, maybe the symbol is the album. Maybe, you know, we print it up on the merch. But my actual brand is a word or a phrase. You know, it's lifeiscrazy.com. That is what I promote or spread to the public, essentially. It's not so much like riding with the... Me and his kind of album's different. You know, we're both born in October, sure, and all of this.
That's
but,
what I had. Okay.
You know, I got my name from doing different shit in the late nights than he probably was on. You know, so no, I don't think he'll sue me. You know what? It would be dope to get that big and get sued by Drake. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that.
That'll be like a bucket list. Type
Yeah,
shit.
you know,
Like,
shit.
yeah,
Hopefully the album gets so big, Drake has a problem with it. You know.
Oh Lord, my boy, man.
Shout out to Aubrey.
Man, shout out to the big homie Drake. Did you drop the everything from your name? Or what's going on, bro?
I guess on paper, I guess.
Okay.
What it is I realized after doing like that string of shows, like Currency, Wu-Tang, who else did we do? Lil
Pop your
Tyler,
shit. Listen,
Revolt.
y'all, pop your shit.
Who else we did? Live Nation and House of Blues with Stocks. We did Reason,
Sold
TDE.
Out House of Blues.
Yeah, we did Sold Out. It was awesome. I just realized like, okay, in this hip hop space, I'm pretty much like the biggest fucking Andre doing real rap. Like doing rap in rap, there's nobody else named Andre besides Andre Benjamin, 3K from the Outkast, who's like understood as like the top Andre already. Right. Like, duh, that's Andre. I am the Andre right now in rap. Like, so for me, I was like, you don't need to say the second part. If you say Andre and you say rapper, you should know. If you don't know, we'll get there. You know, do your research or whatever. And then it's like this specific sector of rap that I've climbed up into so much, so where it's like, okay, maybe we're growing to get it to where everybody knows exactly what the fuck is going on. But if you already know what's going on, then I am self-proclaiming and I guess doing the research and coming to the conclusion that I am the biggest Andre in music. So if I'm doing, you know, whatever, appearance of some kind, I'll just tell him, introduce me as Andre, you know? The music's under everything, but it's all related. You know, the new music coming out, the title of it will actually be Andre in all of the titles. I have Andre what, for Andre who, Andre why, Andre where.
Oh, I like that.
But it's putting the name in multiple places anyway, you know. The biggest Andre.